Hi everyone, welcome to Vlogmas. So I have actually been on YouTube a couple of years now, and I've never done Vlogmas. I've never done Vlogmas because it scares me, to be honest. The thought of doing a daily video seems like a lot. And prior to this year, I've always worked full time, and so it just was not realistic. So I do try to post a video pretty consistently every 3 days. That's sort of what I've been doing the last at least year, if not maybe even a little bit longer than that. So I try to be consistent with my posts. And I love Vlogmas. I watch tons of people who do Vlogmas here. I watch Jessica Braun. She does Vlogmas with her husband Tyler, and I love watching it. I watch Michelle Wong, actually. Does she do, is it called Mishmash? Mishmash? I don't know. It's something like that. But she does it every year. And actually last year, she did it where she opened advent calendars at the start of every vlog she did. And I love that idea so much that I kind of put it away in the back of my head. And this year, I really wanted to do that. And so I ordered the Elf advent calendar, the big one, like the I think it was $125 regular price, but I ordered it on sale, not on Black Friday, but during the Black Friday sales. And I want to say it was 40 or 45% off. And then I had a bunch of points or something that I was able to get like another $14 off my order. I don't know how it all worked, but anyways, that was like 10 days ago I ordered that, and I was really hoping it would be here for today, but I've waited till the absolute last minute to film this. I'm filming this actually on November 30th, and of course Vlogmas starts tomorrow, so I had to film it today without that. But my plan is at the start of every video to open up the corresponding Advent day. If I don't post every day, which, just fair warning, I may not. Like, I love YouTube. I love being on here. I love talking with you guys. I love making videos, but this truly is just a hobby for me. It's not a source of income for me. It's not a job for me. I wish it was. It's not. So I would love to do this full time, but I don't. And I am at the point where I think I'm going to start sending out some resumes, and I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. This is just going to be a total tangent, but anyways, we have time. So I have actually, in my life, I don't know that I have ever really applied for a job. If I have, it was like 25, 30 years ago, either as a teenager or early 20s. So, I grew up in a small town, and so my first job was working in a hair salon that my parents owned. From there, I worked at a restaurant that my best friend's family owned. And then I worked at a hotel where the lady that ran the part that I worked for was really good friends with my grandma. And so from there, where did I go? I did move away, and I did have a couple of jobs in different towns, and I would have had job interviews for those, but I'm talking like I was 18, 19 years old. So then when we moved to Calgary, I did a day home for a lot of years because my kids were little and I wanted to stay home with them. And so, of course, I didn't apply for that. People would, interview me, I guess. They would come check out my house and me. And anyways, I ran a day home for a lot of years. And then I went back to school to become a dental assistant when the boys were kind of hitting like 10 to 12, somewhere in there. And I did my practicum with a dentist, with a dental office that was close to my house. And that dentist hired me off my practicum. So I didn't ever interview as a dental assistant. And then he didn't close the practice, but he sold the practice and he moved away. And so I took, I want to say like a year off when he did that. And then the orthodontist that was doing my braces and my son's braces, he hired me. So I haven't been on a job interview in like 30 years, you guys. But, it's time to put myself out there. I'm too much in this house. I need to get out of the house a little bit. I like to work a little bit. I like to have my own little bit of money. There's a whole bunch of reasons, right? But I do want to get back out working. I love being available to help with my new grandbaby and all of that. So I probably don't want full time, but I do want something. I'm too many hours a day just sitting in this small space. So it's time to, get a resume together. I don't have a resume because, again, I've never really applied for a job. So I need to, this weekend, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a resume together and I'm going to send some resumes out and we'll see. Maybe somebody hires me. Maybe they don't. I have no idea. I have no reference for it. So I am going to do that though in the next week or so. So having said all of that big long story to say, I'm going to post as many videos in December as I can. However, I'm going to give myself the grace that there are some days where I maybe just might not feel well, for one, because you guys, if you've watched some of my other videos, I struggle with some perimenopause health stuff. So there's days where I don't feel good still. Most days, knock on wood, are good. I've had lots of good days, more good days than bad. But if I'm not feeling well, I'm just not going to push it. If I get a job, well, then I'll do the best I can if I'm working. But if I'm working, that's going to be tough to do a daily video as well. And, I do have to kind of prioritize the new job. So I can't call in sick because I've got YouTube videos to make, you know what I mean? So that's my plan. So that was a big long intro just to say, hi, welcome to Vlogmas. I'm hoping to do as many videos as I possibly can. And my goal is daily videos, even if maybe some days it's just a short to show you what's in this Advent, if this Advent ever comes. I'm hoping to do some, get ready with me, and they won't all be vlogs. I'm going to do my regular videos in there too. And, maybe some cooking videos or what I eat in a day videos or, stuff like that. I thought it would be fun to mix it up a little bit and see what everybody's into. I also, myself and my entire family, we love to try new foods. Like, one of my favorite things is to go to one of the Asian markets and just buy stuff that I have no idea what it is and try it. And maybe I'll do a video like that. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, where I try some foods that I'm not familiar with. New experiences. I love that. Actually, my whole family loves that. We love to try new things. It's just one of my favorite things. Whenever we travel, my goal is always to try the local cuisine, because how great. There's a lot of diversity in Canada. We're very fortunate because we do have a high immigrant population, which is so fantastic because you get to try so many interesting different foods from different cultures. And so it's just one of our favorite things is to hunt for new, interesting restaurants to go to. But let me know if you would be interested in having me try some, snacks from the Asian market, or I don't know. There's tons of markets in the city that I could go to, but just, some video ideas I'm kind of tossing around. I have made a bit of a list. I don't quite have 31 videos on the list, but I probably have 25, so it seems very optimistic to think that I will get through all those videos. Let me know down below what you guys would be interested in seeing for Vlogmas. I also really wanted to think of some kind of catchy name, but I got nothing. Is it just gonna be Vlogmas? I was thinking my nickname actually is Lou. My family calls me Lou. Like my mom, my brother calls me Louie. So my nickname's always been Lou, and quite a few of my friends and family, that's what they call me. So I was thinking we could do Lou-Miss. That just maybe sounds weird. But Lonnie-Miss is no good. I do see people do spins on Vlogmas where they call it something else, but I'm just not sure that works with my name or even my nickname. Let me know what you guys think. If anyone has a good idea for a nickname for Vlogmas. I would love to do this yearly. It just really depends on, kind of what's happening in my life, right? If you've never made, if you watch my videos and you've never made a YouTube video, I love it. I absolutely love this. But they are time consuming. They are. I have to get set up and put on makeup and do my hair, which, it takes a long time. And then, again, the setup and getting everything coordinated, my microphone and my video feed and all that. And then it probably takes me a couple hours to edit, honestly, depending on the video. Some videos are very quick. Some videos like Get Ready With Me's typically are my longest that I edit. Those do take a while. Vlogs actually typically are pretty quick. I just sort of piece together the footage and all that. So, you know, I'll probably do a few vlogs anyways, because again, they are pretty quick to edit. And then, you know, the upload and process and all that, and linking products takes a long time. So yeah, they do take a couple hours at least. I would say video 2 to 3 hours for a typical video. Again though, like I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. I love the process. I love filming. It's very therapeutic. It's an outlet for me. Again, I mostly am just home doing not very much. So it's a great outlet for me, and I really do. It gives me a bit of purpose, right? Which is why I started doing it in the first place. I've long loved YouTube. I've watched YouTube videos for the longest time. But during lockdown in 2020, when I started my channel, I kind of always sort of, I always wanted to do a YouTube channel, but it just sort of seemed overwhelming to me to figure out the how. You know, filming is one thing, but editing and uploading and, you know, all of that, I struggle with some of that stuff. And so that was a steep learning curve for me. And so that kind of always held me back. I knew it would be tricky for me to figure out. But I feel like now I kind of have it down, and there's, you know, always room for improvement. My videos are edited just very simply. You know, I don't put a lot of stuff in because I don't know how. And so when I watch other videos, I'm always amazed at some people's editing skills, or I guess some people probably send it out and have it done, but all the same, amazing, right? It's amazing some of the stuff that people can do. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video for an introduction, for a welcome to Vlogmas. I'm super excited. I'm excited to, you know, hopefully do some things that are a little bit different, some things that I maybe haven't done before. Take you guys along. We will be celebrating Christmas very early this year, actually. We're doing our family Christmas Day, actually December 11th, for a few reasons. Both my boys work out of town on shifts, and so they do 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off, and they will be working during the Christmas time. So we had to do it early so that we hit their days off. Now, having said that, they do typically get Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day off regardless. But they, you know, they work way up in northern Alberta, and I live down in southern Alberta. And so for them to get home can easily be a 12-hour drive. So if they have to drive 12 hours to get back on Christmas Eve, that just really leaves them, you know, Christmas Day, the one day, and then Boxing Day, of course, they would head back. So it would be very rushed, and I know that Jacob and his partner Randy and their new baby Ren, she would like to be with her family for Christmas this year, for the actual Christmas Day, which I totally get. Also, they live up more northern in Alberta, so for Jake to drive in is kind of 4 hours less than if he comes all the way here. So, you know, for that reason too, they're gonna do that. So anyways, we will be doing our family Christmas on December 11th. So I'll take you guys through that. My goal is to kind of film, not necessarily us doing our Christmas, because nobody in my family would want that. But I do an overnight ham. We have lots of traditions that we do, but the food is a big part of it. And so I'll show you what I do for Christmas for food. I do this overnight ham. I put it in Christmas Eve and it cooks slow all night on super low. And I buy a very specific, really good quality ham that I get at kind of this specialty store. It's a treat. It's a treat because they are expensive, these hams. So I'm gonna go into town and get one of those, I think this weekend probably. So I do that ham overnight. We typically have that with either a fresh bun or a croissant, some orange juice, some fresh cut up fruit. That's usually our Christmas morning. We just sort of make like a little ham sandwich with some, you know, grainy mustard or something delicious. Anyways, and that's my oldest son. That's his favorite part of Christmas, is that ham. I've been doing that ham for probably 6 or 7 years at this point, quite a while, maybe even a bit longer. And then Christmas dinner, I do a pretty traditional Christmas dinner. I typically do turkey. I of course do mashed potatoes. I do stuffing, my favorite. Cranberries, gravy, of course. But then I do typically do fresh made soft dinner buns, which I probably won't do this year. I'll probably buy some dinner buns again, just because I don't have a lot of space. I do bacon Brussels sprouts with maple syrup, which is also another one of everybody's favorites. So that's probably what I'll do for Christmas dinner. And then I do typically buy the dessert. So quite a few years in a row, we have done a, from the Italian market, we buy one of their tiramisus, delicious. The last couple of years, there's a pie store in the city called Pie Junkie, and I would get a assortment of their mini pies. So I don't know what we're gonna do this year. I would like to try some local bakery and pick something up, but I don't typically make dessert. We do typically purchase it, just again, so that I have more time to kind of spend with my family. That's my goal, is to be in the kitchen as little as possible so that I can be with my family. So we're doing that. And then also we do Christmas a bit early because my oldest son's birthday is on December 18th. And so typically our birthday tradition is to go out for a dinner wherever they want to go as a family. And so I know he's kind of got some places that he's thinking about. So we probably will do that on his birthday, but that would have been another weekend where we could have done Christmas, but of course we can't. We're doing his birthday. And I do always try to really prioritize something very special for his birthday because he's a week before Christmas. He's the birthday that's always forgotten by everybody. So I do try to make it special. There'll be no gift for him for birthday or Christmas. What he's been doing the last few years is he picks one big item he really wants for his truck. He got himself a new Toyota Tacoma a couple of years ago, 2020. And so the last couple of Christmases, he's asked for something big for his truck, and so I just get that instead of getting him a birthday and a Christmas gift. And so he's already done that. It's already been ordered. My other son's birthday is in January, so for both of them I try to really make sure we do something special for their birthdays, because I feel like they're the birthdays that nobody ever acknowledges, right? My oldest is a week before Christmas and my youngest is a month after, and so people I think are over gift giving for both of those. So anyways, I'm 20 minutes into just talking about Welcome to Vlogmas. I better wrap it up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this is fun. I hope I can do it. We'll see. We'll see how we do. But this is my goal, is to kind of get more videos out than I normally do. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be easy. I mean, the nice thing is right now I currently am not working, so I do have the time. Yeah, so today my goal was to film this intro. I'm gonna pull something out for dinner. I'm gonna try to go to the gym, although it is like minus 20 degrees Celsius where I am right now. You guys, it's so cold. It's so cold. But I am gonna try to go to the gym. I'm a little sore. Actually, I've been doing kettlebell stuff. Has anyone done kettlebell stuff? Oh my, just totally kicks my butt. I can do it for like 10 minutes and I'm wiped out. So I've been doing a little bit of, I just follow workouts on YouTube, really, just at the gym with my earpods in, and I do these little kettlebell workouts, but I'm so sore. So I might actually just walk on the treadmill today. I typically listen to Better Off Red, her Crew Time. I listen to one of those while I work out. They're they're usually about 40 minutes, so it's a good long walk on the treadmill. So I might just do that today. And then I need to come home. I need to finish up some housework. I kind of did half the housework yesterday and finish it up today. So I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. Not as well planned as maybe it should be, but I do have a list of videos. I will just pick and do that tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think about Vlogmas. Let me know what you think, video ideas, and a catchy name for Vlogmas for us, because I got nothing. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone.